So for the next step, you're going to want to take all the pieces that you've cut out and you want to kind of fit them back in like a puzzle. All right, now let's start with the easier pieces that don't have any layers to them. For example, this piece right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over. And now you can see it's on the outside of that rectangle. And I'm going to use my glue, carefully applying it so it doesn't rip the paper, and I'm going to glue it down on the white paper, and I want to make sure that I'm hitting the edge of the original rectangle. And there's my first piece. So let's do that with this guy. Now here's sometimes where there might be problems because some of your pieces might be larger than your page, and that's why sometimes it's a good idea to use a smaller piece of construction paper for the actual Notan. This one is right on the border there of falling off my page, and I don't really have to worry about those pencil marks. I can go ahead and erase any pencil marks that I don't want later. Alright, so I've got this little person here which I'm going to want to flip over, so I'm going to add glue to him and then flip him over, and I'm making sure that he is touching the edge. There he is, and I can do the erasing later. And this piece. Some of your pieces might connect to each other, and that's okay as well. Don't worry about that. All right, now I'm ready to do the pieces that I created layers in. So for these, I need to do a little bit more cutting. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out those other lines that I made within these shapes. And then I'm going to fit them back in again like a puzzle piece. There's one, and here's the next. All right, so let's put that puzzle back together. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to flip out every other piece. So this first piece is going to get glue on it. And I'm going to go ahead, flip it out, make sure it's along the edges, press it down. Now the next piece is going to stay in because I said we're flipping out every other piece. So the second piece is going to stay in. So I'm going to add the glue. Make sure it's still along the edge. And press it down. And the last piece. And that's how you create layers. So I'm going to do that again with this piece here. I'm going to put the video on time lapse so you can watch me finish this up.